Alright, so I'm just saying I'm back, just come back off holiday, really needed that. And yeah, we're back with Maeve, so let's see what's going on in her world. So Maeve seems to be asleep. It looks like pretty much all of them are asleep. Obviously let me know if there's any audio issues, and we'll do what we can. I have actually ordered a new microphone because I found, not so much with my Sims streams, but with some of my other streams, there has been some difficulty with hearing me. So that's going to arrive at some point today. I don't know when. It's been dispatched. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to plug the USB in, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Hopefully it'll work with a USB extender, but at the moment that's where I am. Alright, and it looks like pretty much everyone's asleep, and she's about to go to sleep. I'll tell you what, why don't you clear that up though, and then go to sleep. Nobody wants dirty dishes, let alone in the bathroom. Alright. Exactly. Which one are you? You're Mariam. Yeah, because I forgot Mariam and Heaven aged up with the same same look, same hair and everything. Alright, let's see where everybody is. So she's trying to be a friend of the world. She needs one more in charisma. Obviously she has no job because this is a challenge. I will need to start lining up another donor for her actually soon, because once these two age up, she's going to need someone else. So actually she's pretty good. So once she's done that, why don't I get her to call Caleb? That's not the button. That's the button. Get her to call Caleb and get him to come over. Alright. So she's not class with, so she needs to do her homework and get her skills up. So why don't you do your homework? And what's your skill at the moment? Logic. So do your homework and then play a game. You also need the toilet. But I think, if memory serves, they went to bed really quickly when they got in because they were tired. And what about you? You've done your homework, but you need to get, so let's see if we can get you an extra credit. And yours is also logic. Oh, and video gaming. So why don't we get you to play with your sister? Heaven. Use the toilet, take a shower. And you need to... You're pretty much good to go. Yep, you are good to go. So you can do what you want. Oh, there's Caleb. Try to cheer up. Alright, and she wants sociable. So why don't you, when you wake up, get yourself clean and tidy, and then why don't you play with dolls, because I'm sure one of your siblings will need to do that, and these two are tired, so I'm going to leave them as is and focus on getting the next baby daddy sorted, because that's what needs to be done. That's a terrible earring you're wearing there, my dude. He's all sad. He's happy now. Just going to turn my headphones down a smidge. There we go. Let me know if that affects the volume in any way, your end. It shouldn't do. Well, that would be a silly thing to do, wouldn't it? Why don't we... Let's just keep it friendly for now. How was your day? Spent it asleep? Hey, where are you going? You're supposed to be in bed. Oh, do you have nightmares? Alright, you two go nap because you're tired. Alright? So, got myself a nice coffee. Oh, it's nice to have. Normally I have my coffees without any milk, but I need to use up my milk today, so I've got oat milk in that. I need to use it today or it's going to go off. But when I went away, funnily enough, I only went away for a few days, but when I went away, I had what was possibly one of the worst cups of coffee I've ever had in my life. It was awful. I actually had to put 2 sugars in it and milk just to be able to drink it. It was so bad. Oh, I should have said to get to know. Oh well. Just phase through vampires now. We can just phase through them. That's fine.
Oh, Moosh Pepso.
You're getting your motor skill up. It's like they're talking to me. Alright. Right, how are you getting on? You're still asleep. You're doing that. You wake up. Don't want you to sleep too late.
Finocho. Beps and McCoy.
Foodie. Oh yeah, you can do what you want when you're done. Alright, looks like we're getting him happy enough. Although actually I think I do have Fetu lined up as well, so dependent on when, yeah, I'm just remembering that, but he's also an elder, so he may do a Victor and end up in my little graveyard outside. Oh, where are you going? Stop unloading all my books. Yeah? Making a mess.
Boom. Fibna, Fina, Finzi Jongi. Wanu.
Moochie Peachy.
Alright, let's start with the flirting.
Pampo Peluche. Pusha Kapoor.
Oops. Helps if I actually click the button, doesn't it?
Barnett.
Glaive,
Flirt.
Naza.
Oh. Mobsy.
Bankira.
Oh.
Gazil.
Okay.
Niza Frib.
Yeah, Kinsley.
Oh.
Actually, is he single?
Spobani. Crimbo.
I've only made a mistake once, to my knowledge, and she's only ever had a baby with someone who's in a relationship once. And that was those 2 twins there, the Kinsley and Aylin. Oh, you decided to do with yourself. Oh, you're going to go play on that. Fair enough, fair enough. He is single, yes. Operation is a go. Boast about family? Would you like to add to that family?
Veruda Kampoy. Bibidoy a bean. Quanky.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's the next 2. Oh, babies. Baby. Super efficient baby care. Super efficient baby care. Oh, where are you going? You're sad? Why are you sad? You want fun. Okay, why don't you babble at Bluffy a bit, and then I'll figure out what it is you need. Oh, you need communication, so let's work on that. And then go potty and play dolls. Where are you going? Leave the baby alone. Why don't you go back to playing on your Space Explorer? Come on. Tired, huh? Nap then. Get out of the way and I can fix that. Where are you going? Come on, get out of the way. Why do they always want to hang out with the babies? They're all like, oh, let me get in the way, let me get in the way. Get out of the way. Let their mum deal with it. Or in this case, their mum. Oh, I know you didn't want a sibling, but, you know, go play Space Explorer instead. You're part of this family. We're going to have a lot of siblings. Why don't we go with bold pickup line? Let's see what that gets us. What are you up to, Aylin? You want to play on that? Sure. I thought you wanted to play chess with your sister, though. I thought that was the plan. dishes. Why not? He's a foodie. He's a foodie. It's almost Abby's birthday. Oh no, he's gone. Oh well, never mind. Not the end of the world. We've got 2 lined up. So, why don't you actually go back to sleep for a bit? Oh, I thought you were leaving. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. And I do still have that list of names from last time. So anyone that suggested names from last time, they are in the bag. In fact though, I think, let me just check my little notebook, I think we've only got girls' names. Yeah, we've only got girls' names left. We've got Summer, Scarlett and Paisley. So if anyone wants to suggest any boys' names, for in case we get a boy next time, absolutely. My general way I've been doing this is any name that pops up on the randomizer when she has the baby is what I've gone with, which is how I had a Nikki and a Nicola in the house at the same time. However, I will also take, if people want specific names, I'm happy to take suggestions. He's still here even though he said he was going, so why don't we boost that a little bit. Yes, April. Okay. So, he's gone back to just being happy. Romance. We'll flirt a little bit. Let's flirt a little bit. Why not? Why not? Flatter. Cheer up parent. He's got kids. He's single. We shall see, we shall see. Alright, where are you going to? Why don't you join your sister for a bit, and then when Mum's done, she will get you in the bath. Because yeah, she can't she can't get pregnant again until these two have moved out, and I have a feeling that nope, just lost the thought. Just lost the thought. It was in there somewhere, but I've lost it now. Oh yes, that's what I was going to say. She's going to age up, I think, to adult. Alright, well actually, if he's going to go upstairs, why don't you bathe your babies? Actually, you have a quick shower first, and then bathe your babies. Because it's nice to keep your babies clean. We'll go with April first. You're April, aren't you? Yep. So why don't you go over here? We will get you ready. Yes, Kinsley. Yes. Oh, where are you going? Alright, get her in the bath. Where are you off to? Oh, no, don't go in there. We're using that one. Use this one. Oh, that one's broken. Ah! Alright, that's why we have... Oh, got an itchy nose today. That's why we have these. And then... Which one's yours? Are you Mariam? Yes, you are. Yes. So Mariam can work on that. You're still really angry. Why don't you start working on that, just to give you something to do. Right, where are you going, April? So I'm hoping everyone ages up on Monday, which is tomorrow now. Come on, April, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Bon and Gravy?
Do you want to wash? You're all stinky.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh, Bangira.
Summertime. Oh, prank day. Oh, I can't be bothered with prank day. Right, you'll just all be grumpy about it because I just don't care.
Splish, splish.
Yeah, yeah.
Oni.
Most of these holidays I find too difficult to do on the 100 Baby Challenge, just because you have so many characters that you've got to take around. And they always end up cranky anyway.
Gloopy. Oh, Gloopy's a reef.
Aren't you nice and clean?
Oh, Rebobi.
Alright, you're all playful and you're tired. Everything else is pretty good. So we need to get your thinking skill up, we need to get your potty skill up, and we need to get your communication up. Communication will do itself. So why don't we read you to sleep, actually? Because you're pretty tired. And as we're not currently pregnant and therefore losing stamina quickly, we can be a really good mum to our babies. April, what are you doing? No, don't have a nap. Mum's going to read you to sleep. There we go. Where are you off to? Tell you what, why don't you come and... Oh, you can't go to the potty. Tell you what, we'll do it this way. So, how's it? You're all tired. Why don't you have a nap? Yeah, have naps. Caleb is still here for some unknown reason. Yep, you can all go up and have naps because your sleep schedule is atrocious. Yay! Cry it out and then have a nap. Oh look, Maeve being a wholesome mummy. Doesn't happen very often. She's normally ignoring her kids.
Fenooza, Fenooza.
Is that because she's had a new baby? Yeah. Right, and then we're going to give bath to, yep, see you later, to Finn. Why are you dreaming about death? You're a toddler. It's a bit macabre. That's a bit macabre. Right. Where are you, Finn? Oh, you're on the stairs, that's why. Oh, just stinky bum. Come on. Let's get you clean. Tell you what, there's something I don't miss. I don't have any kids of my own, but I did have siblings that are a bit younger than me. And looking after them and changing their nappies is something I do not miss. And why I don't have kids of my own myself. Oh no, Finn.
Oh, yes.
There we go. Alright, so you're focused. You're angry now. Why are you angry? Oh, because you're tired. That's fine. We'll read you to sleep after we've bathed you.
Tarzini. Oh.
You chewing on a rubber duck? Everyone loves to do that. Okay. Yep, there we go.
Oh. Little eggs. Ooh. Oh, Rebobi. Gloopy. Oh, Gloopy's a reef.
There we go.
Splish.
Let's give you a quick potty train while we're here. If you can hear that, my cat is snoring. She is in a box right down here by my feet, and she is snoring. So apologies if you can hear that. How can such a tiny cat make such a massive noise? You're fast asleep, you're not going to care. Ooh, nice outfit, Kinsley. What are you up to? That's a look, isn't it? Oops. Ah, what just happened there? Ah. Hold on a sec. There we go. I don't know if that affected the screen at all, but that just went really weird. Alright, what are you up to? Oh, you've got to finish your homework, then you can sleep. But you seem to be just sort of hanging around right now. Actually, why don't you do your homework and then have a bit of... Oh, I keep doing that. It's funny, I've never done that before and I've just done it twice in a row, so... Alright, we'll just leave you guys to it. And then... read toddler to sleep. Oh, you decided to do your homework in there, Aylin? She looks just like her dad. She really does. She looks just like her dad. Cranky little face. Cranky little face. Is that all I got today? Right, read them to sleep. Alright, and we should make sure that we've all got food. So let's clean that up. Alright, let's see what we've got in here. Yay! Alright, actually we've got quite a decent amount of food at the moment. So I think what we'll do is we'll just clean up. Oops. Oh, what are you up to? Oh, you're sad, you want attention. Where's your sister? Tell you what, why don't you help your sister out? There you go. Get some interaction that way. There we go. So everyone is actually, so far, relatively good and sane and normal. I still haven't bought Eco Living though, which means this horrible trash can is doing stuff. I'm really annoyed about that update because now every time my Sims go outside they get uncomfortable because of the grossness of the bin. It's like, why would you do that? Knowing that people might not have Eco Living. I can only assume it's their way of trying to force us to buy it, but that would be me being a little bit cynical. And then you can go, yes, Aylin! You off to the beach? I can't get over how much she looks like her dad. She's basically her dad with long hair. Off she goes. You go, Maeve. You baby making, repairing extraordinaire. I love how the kids all have a bit of a booty. Because Maeve doesn't have one, really. Off she goes. How are you? Look at her all dolled up like she's going out. I absolutely love her. I have to admit, I absolutely love her. She's awesome. Look at her style. No, we can't have a job. It's one of the rules. Go away.
Fire.
Are you overheating? Let's get you back up to bed, shall we? Before you overheat and die. That would be good. You can get some leftovers. I thought I saw... Oh, there we go. Oh, River's old. River's old. Everyone's old except Maeve. I hope we don't have another wave of deaths again. Oh, go eat some food. Why are you embarrassed? How's that an awkward comment? You weren't talking to anybody. These two are asleep. She's swimming. And then she can, oh, she's tired, so when she comes back from swimming, go straight to bed. Although we're going to be a little bit more realistic and have a quick shower first because that's gross. Alright, Kinsley, what are you up to? Energized. Chatting to your sister. Oh. Kinsley has managed to catapult herself up into one of my favourites, definitely. She's up there with Briella and Darius, most definitely. I love her. Hey Pastel, how are you? Glad to see you. I'm just saying that I've completely fallen for Kinsley. I love her, she's awesome. Alright, so how are we getting on with her? Oh no, you're really tired. You just got back from work? Yeah, her responsibility's fine. Why are you going all the way out there? So, you can have a shower. And how's the rest of your stuff? It's alright, so why don't we get you doing an energised workout? And then after that you can go to bed. Well, actually, you should probably do the shower the other way around, really. Do the workout, then have a shower, then go to bed. Alright, who's calling Maeve? Oh no! Yeah, I'm good. I really needed the break, I think. My shoulder is hurting, but that happens a lot. So if it's still bad, I'll go and take some painkillers in my little break. I hurt this muscle about 15 years ago, and they basically said it's never going to heal, so I get that quite a lot, but yeah, I hope you're feeling better. I never noticed they actually animated the water going through the bowl there. Alright, shower and bed. Oh, she's playing with dolls on her own now. Fair enough. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Look at her go. Yeah, I was just saying I've ordered a new mic, so hopefully we can sort the sound issues so that it's not all coming through here. I don't think it affects the Sims so much, but it definitely does when I'm on the console. That's supposed to arrive today at some point. It's just a cheap one, but it's got a pop filter, so that should help things too. Oh, who's calling Maeve now? Darius! Yes, it's like I summoned him by mentioning him. Precious boy. I also need to finish, where are you going? Why are you going to eat cake? You're tired and I'd sent you to bed. Come on, go to bed, you silly. No, go away. Right, so, pretty much everyone's asleep. Are you just playing on the thing? Why don't you play on the thing? There's your sister's going to bed. Alright, so let's check on the Tods, see how they're getting on. Really, really hungry, so let's get them some food and wake them up. Because I would like... Yeah, I would like to get them up and up into childhood. Why don't you eat that and then probably grab a serving of that because it looks like you're going to be really hungry. And you can grab a serving of that. I know. Anyone would think I'd deliberately woken her up so that she could eat food. And I don't know why she giggles in her sleep so much, but it's adorable. Come on, April. Eat your grub. was only the one, so let's get that up there. And that means you need some more food. The world is so funny. Let's see. Why don't you eat that? What do you mean no? Right, looks like Maeve is going to need to cook some more actually. I thought there was going to be more food in there than that. So, you can get some leftovers yourself real quick and then cook. And we will do garlic noodles today. Why not? They do. I mean, it's not like, you know, in the older games, you know, Sims 2, one of my favourite things to do was an ISBY challenge. Stretch indeed. Was an ISBY challenge because I did like watching them do stupid things. You know, like becoming a teenager and instantly being obsessed with the exercise bike and killing themselves because they've exercised when they need to eat. And things like that. But yeah, they do sort of just take care of themselves now, which that is one of my bigger complaints about Sims 4. There are things I like about Sims 4. I'm not completely anti it, or if I was I probably wouldn't play it at all. So yeah, there are things I like about it, but overall gameplay wise, Sims 2 was my favourite. I have sort of got it working. Obviously I've not really done anything with it since I've been away. But I am hoping to get that sorted, and if I am able to get my Sims 2 stable enough, then I will probably start streaming that as well. But yeah, it's more about making it stable enough, because my 4 gig patch is just not working, and I don't know why, because it's worked before. But if I can get it working, then I will. And I think I just showed Jessie. But what I can do is I'll upload my pictures of Lilith. As I was taking a picture of Lilith, Angela, and Mary Sue to test. I'm putting a load of default replacements in at the moment. So yeah, I'll share that in Discord. Let me just make a quick note of that. So share TS2 in Discord. And I'll show you what I'm doing with them. But that's going to be a bit of a process to get all that done. So why don't you get you on this, because it looks like you need to get your sim shape up. And then, so movement's all good. Potty, communication, and thinking. So why don't we just get you on the permapoop. It's good for the challenge, but it's so unrealistic. But it's good for the challenge, so fine. They actually lived. Oh, well, was that on Sims 4? Darius spreading gossip about Aileen. Have you even met? Yeah. No, TS2 can be really, really temperamental, can't it? Some things it likes and some things it doesn't. Actually, do you know what? Bear with me a sec. I am actually just going to go get a painkiller for my shoulder, because this is actually bothering me a little bit. I will be back in just a sec. Okay, back. I literally just had to grab some ibuprofen because this muscle here, funnily enough, I actually did it when I was doing a charity drive for the hospital I ended up at, which sounds about right, doesn't it? But yeah, so it just sometimes when it gets really bad like today, normally I could just ignore it and stretch it out. But today is going to be one of those days that I really did actually have to take the painkillers. So sorry about that. Right, and you're going to need to clean all that up as well. Alright, so these guys are asleep. When you wake up, oh, come on. But yeah, so TSU just doesn't like your current setup then. Actually, we'll wake everybody up and call them to meal. Alright, everyone's trucking along. That's good, that's good. But yeah, I find there's a lot less chaos in 4. Yeah, hopefully it does. I've just taken some ibuprofen, that normally sorts it out. But yeah, some days it just really bothers me, and other days I don't even notice. It actually didn't really do it almost the whole time I was away, but since I've been back, I've had it every day. So, but yeah, I had the occasional twinge while I was off, but not really bad. But yeah, there's a lot less chaos in this game. It's a lot more wholesome, I think, and it's part of the reason why I think a lot of people don't like it. Oh, it crashed the whole PC! Oh no! Oh, that sucks! Yeah, mine, I don't know why, because I ran into a problem with it and had to uninstall it and reinstall it, and it's since I've reinstalled it that it's just not having it. So I actually just deleted my entire mod folder. I mean, it was huge. It was something stupid like 19 gigabytes huge. But I basically got rid of the entire mod folder and I'm starting again. But for some reason it just won't allow me to apply the patch. I've tried all of the guides, it's just not doing it. So it's the exact same system I did it on last time. Ah, I see, I see. Have you decided sort of when you're going, where you're going, or anything like that? Or is it sort of still up in the air? What's up, Marion? I actually know you're Heaven, aren't you? I really need to change their... I like leaving them in what they age up in, but the fact that they are so similar looking and they've aged up into the same haircut, it really confuses me. Alright, some kids at school were being mean to one of my friends. They suck. I wanted to help, but I didn't know what to do. What do you think I should have done? Stand up and step in and stand up for your friend. I don't care if it decreases your manners. You stand up for that friend. Yeah, I mean... Obviously, I don't live there anymore, but when I lived in the States, I actually did stay in the same state, but I was actually offered a job. So basically, I was working somewhere, and they offered me a manager's position in another state, and I actually turned it down. But I turned it down because the whole reason I was in the States was to look after my siblings. And if I was in a different state, I wouldn't be able to look after my siblings. So, and in fact, when they were old enough, I moved back to the UK anyway. Maeve. So yeah, it's but I know that a lot of my friends have moved state, or a lot of my family have moved state, and in some ways it seems so weird for us in such a small country for people to move such big distances. But yeah, so when we move, it's a big deal, and a lot of us only move down the road. I am thinking of moving out to a different part of the country, actually. But if the move goes successfully, then I'll actually be moving out towards where Jessie lives, which will be funny. Alright. How's everybody getting on? I want everybody to eat together. Then when you're done, you can go to sleep. Because you're tired. Need a wee there, Aileen? We have a shrieking baby in the corner, but I'm going to zoom in on them and ignore it for a minute. But yeah, it's like my family live all over the place. Like my adoptive dad, my nan and my siblings all live currently in Massachusetts. Though my sibling is talking about moving maybe down to Georgia, but I think that might be off the table now. I've got cousins in Florida and an aunt in Florida. I have another cousin out in Arizona. She lives in Phoenix. My best friend, I've got two best friends. One lives here with me down the road and the other lives in Texas. I would end up right down the street from her. It's funny, the place that we were talking about, we're like, oh my God, I know that place. It's right down where I want to be. My mum is in Wyoming at the moment, but she works for the US Air Force, so she can end up anywhere. I've got friends in Seattle, and I've got friends in Vermont, and I also have friends in California, which is great because, on the one hand, because it means I've always got somewhere to visit if I do go. But on the other hand, thank you, the Red Queen, very much. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, the downside is it means I've got to go all over the States if I want to visit them all. She's autonomously playing with her child. This never happens. I love it. Actually, I say it never happens. It started to happen more recently. But yeah, I think as she's getting older, she's turning into a better mum, actually. Oh, you're currently in Cali? Nice, nice. I actually haven't been to California myself. Stop telling me you need the toilet and just go. Yeah? You are a teenager. You are able to just go to the toilet. But yeah, I'd love to go to California, actually, and check it out. Oh, thank you very much, Red Queen. Thank you very much. Most appreciated. Yeah, so we're currently working on getting these two aged up and out, but it's the weekend, so they're not going to be going until at least tomorrow. And this is my current baby certificate wall. I'm very proud of this. I'm very, very proud of this. 21 babies we've got. So, and Maeve is about... What are you doing? No, don't just change the diaper. Do the whole shebang. There we go. Alright, let's see where everyone is. Right, so you're in there. What are you up to? Oh, actually, you were doing... That's Heaven's. That's yours, Kinsley, so why don't you carry on with that? Heaven is asleep, but she can work on that when she's awake. Alright, why don't you... leave that because we're going to need to clean that up. Why don't you come up here and use this one? Take a bath and go to bed. And Finn is very angry, so you can go to sleep. And how's April? April is also pretty tired, but not too bad just yet. So, in fact, why don't you... Because I don't think she's got a 3 in potty yet. No. Why don't you perma poop and then go to bed? Alright. Hi Era, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Alright, Maeve, why don't you actually have a quick nap, because you're going to need to do a lot of cleaning up in a bit. I love the gig. I think if she stopped giggling in her sleep, I'd be really, really confused as to what was going on with her. My stream manager's just done something weird. There we go. I'm good, thanks, Sarah. Thank you. Yeah, I had a little bit of a break. I went away for 4 days to the Isle of Wight, which is a tiny little island off the southern coast of the UK. Because my husband's actually a key worker, so we couldn't risk, you know, they keep changing the rules about quarantine when you go away. Like they've done it to Spain, they've done it to Tenerife, they've done it to Greece, and we were like, well, I don't want to fall into that where he's actually unable to come back because they changed the quarantine rules. That was really nice, actually. Oh, why is she feeling flirty? It was really, really nice, actually. I've popped a few pictures in my Discord and on my Twitter, and my Instagram, actually. I've sort of selected a few pictures, but yeah, it was between, we do Celsius over here, so it was between 20 and 25 Celsius every day, so we got to spend time on the beach, and I actually have caught a little bit of a tan. I don't know if you can see it, which is interesting because I don't tan pretty much ever. I think it's because I actually, although I'm mixed race, but I don't look it. I look very much like my mother. But I have the sun resistance of my father. He was Mauritian. So yeah, so my husband, he's all right, but he very, very nearly burnt. And he's like, how is it you're just going brown and I've burnt? I was like, oh. I think it's the Mauritian blood. Oh yeah, Pastel, only 10? Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it, this challenge? I do like it. I think I'd like to see if there's a TS2 version at some point and see that. But yeah, I don't often even tan. I just sort of reflect the sun back off myself, I guess. Here's how I do it. Are these two? Yeah, these two the only two that are awake. Oh no, April's awake. Why are you awake? Oh, because you're pooping. Because you're pooping. That's fine. Continue. Hydrate, just did. Yeah, I was just saying that, so normally I take whichever name comes up as randomizer, but I actually have been taking names that people might want. I've got 3 girls' names, but I don't have any boys' names, so hopefully these 2 will age up tomorrow and I can get Maeve working on baby 22. But I will need some boys' names for the pot, otherwise I'll just keep doing the randomizer. Oh really? I might have to, well obviously I've got to get TS2 working enough to be stable enough to actually stream it, but if I can manage it then I definitely will attempt it, because I think that would be funny. That would be real chaos. That would be real chaos. This one, the Sims sort of take care of themselves a certain amount, you know. Yes, April. Take yourself off to bed. But yeah, very much needed that break, because although we're in September, actually in total I'd only taken 5 days holiday so far this year, so I guess it was just starting to get to me a little bit. Just needed the break, but yeah. So we've actually got a couple of weeks off in November. We were originally hoping to go away. Obviously that's now not going to happen. So what we are thinking of doing, yes, Kinsley, what we are now thinking of doing is, because I need to keep building and breaking down my setup, my husband's sort of seen how much I'm enjoying doing this, and we're talking about getting me a desk for the other room, because at the moment my desk is basically dedicated to my work. So we're going to get me another desk. Actually, why don't you do that first? We're going to get me another desk, and we've realised that if we move things around in there, we should be able to squeeze in another desk, and I can actually have a permanent setup, which would be nice. There are mods that make babies and toddlers more manageable, but it still looks tough. Yeah, I think it would be really, really tough. I don't know if how much I'd mod it, to be honest, because I'd probably have to change up my mod setup, because I feel like this is a completely modless run. But I feel like if I were to do it on The Sims 2, I've got too many mods that fix things. So I'd obviously have to have some to fix problems with the coding and everything. But I'm not sure how much I'd really want to mod my 100 baby challenge, because I feel like I would still want it to be a challenge. I wouldn't want it to be too easy. But I also, because I've never actually streamed TS2 before, I do cheat a lot. I do cheat a lot in that game, so. Alright, how are we getting on? So at least then we can have a nice clean place. She's basically good, so why don't we do all that, and then she can go and do her first love, which is exercise. I don't know why they all like to sit on toddler beds when they're doing the homework. It's very strange. But yeah, I'll definitely look up and see if I can find some rules for it. Sounds like it'd be interesting. Yeah, I think because something like that, that's just stupid coding, really. Like, why would you code to just stick everything on the floor. You wouldn't do that in real life, would you? You'd go and put it in the bin, or in the wash, or whatever it is you do with whatever it is you're dumping on the floor. But I also find it weird how often they dump babies on the floor in general. In Sims 2, they're like, oh, here's a baby, let me just stick that on the floor. No. I think if you could take the best things from Sims 4 and apply them to Sims 2, it would be the best game. I love how we've got this going even in the summer. There we go, all clean. Extra credit, Aileen, my girl. Alright, she's now off to bed. She's like, everything's good, my life is good. I've got 21 babies and I think she's about to age up actually. Yeah, she's about to age up. A little bit annoying that I lost those 3 days to start with because of Get Famous, but it is what it is. Like I say, it's supposed to be a challenge. If it was easy all the time, if I had those extra 3 days, I probably could have got a few more babies out of her, but I'm not doing it to be like, oh yeah, I managed to get... oh, actually, she has developed a bit of a booty, hasn't she? Yeah, I'm not trying to kind of show off about it. I think it's alright. She's going to be aging up to adult rather than, because she's still a young adult right now, I think. Yeah, she's still a young adult right now. She's going to age up to adult, so I've still got a bit of time. But yes, it'll be her youngest child, her youngest daughter, when she hits elderhood, that will take over and be the next matriarch. Actually, I do have a fame point with her. Should I do anything with that? Oh, I don't think she's got enough fame for it. That's fine. I'm not really focused on her fame anyway. What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, advice. Why do they always ask for advice at the weirdest times? Go to bed. It's Abby's birthday. You know what that means, Maeve. Why are you annoyed? Sore back from a cheap bed. You've been out of bed for hours. Oh, I was going. Fair enough. Having a stupid moment there. Alright, why don't we super efficient her and then age her up. Okay. Oh, Maeve, don't grow up on me. Actually, I'm not going to throw her a rocking birthday party, even though she'd love it, because nearly everybody she knows, she has a couple of platonic friends, but nearly everyone she knows has either died or has been a donor in the past, and that could be awkward because she hasn't remembered to just be friends with all of them.
Lumber. Choba.
Alright, let's see what Abby looks like. So this is Abby Lothario.
Yeah, through ya.
This is Don's baby. And she's going to be... Oh, she's going to be clingy. Oh no, clingy baby. Let's have a look. I kind of low-key love that she's grown up with that hair. But yeah, I'm seeing... I mean, obviously she looks a little bit like Maeve, but I'm seeing Don in her as well, definitely. I am seeing Don in her. Clingy baby. Ah! Right, let's sell this because it looks like I'm going to need to buy another toddler bed because I have 3 Tods on the go at the moment. So let's see. Beds. You can have a racing car one. Yeah. Here we go. There we go. You can have a racing car bed. I made sure I somewhat stayed friends with all of her donors aside from my... Yeah, what I decided to do was to do the ask to just be friends on them. I didn't catch all of them before they left for whatever reason. So I didn't catch all of them, but most of them are. But there was one sim. He was actually the father of her first baby that they really connected. They were really quite OTP. He's now become an elder, and I'm a little bit sad about that. I think Maeve will be really upset when he goes. But because it was the first one, I felt a little bit guilty. I was like, typical, you've really bonded with this one. But I didn't think I'd get any sort of kind of OTP feelings about any of them, because obviously there's going to be a minimum of 100 donors. A maximum of 100 donors. So yeah, I figured, with that many coming in and out, I've done that. But you still leave her love letters on TS3. Oh, really? I haven't really played TS3. I've only played about, I think, 15 hours total on it. But I already actually had TS4 by the time I got TS3. She was thinking about Crystal. Oh, he was her first donor too. There must be something about that then. What are you reading? Reel her in, huh? But yeah, I guess they must fall for their first donors then. Must be a thing. Alright, so she is sleepy. Everything else appears to be good. So I think what we'll do is we'll read you to sleep. Get your imagination skill up a little bit. Oop. I thought my coaster was still attached to the bottom of my glass then. It does that sometimes. That little noise, honestly. Right, come on, Abby. Yeah, I was actually trying to upload some more of my babies up to the gallery, but it had a bit of a freak out, so I didn't get all of them done. But I am going to be uploading the more recent ones to the gallery as well. Let you sleep then. You gave her a really unique daughter. Oh, she looked like a frog. Frogette. Have you got a picture of her? I'd love to see that. Alright, let's see how everybody's getting on, because they've got a gap to go to school soon. Alright, so everybody toilet and shower. Where are you? No, forget that, toilet and shower. Everybody fresh for school. No stinkies. No stinkies here. I don't think they'll have enough time for food, but I'll tell them all to get leftovers anyway, just in case. Get leftovers. Mum can deal with that. Get leftovers and get leftovers. Mum can clean out the spoiled food. Alright, see how my Tods are getting on. Seem to be alright. Want some attention though. So, communication, potty and thinking for her. Every kid after her was named after food products though. Love it. That's the button I wanted. Alright, so she only needs communication and thinking, and she's almost there with communication, so that's good. But I'll wake them up after everybody else has gone to school. And I want my teenagers to age up as much as I love them, especially Kinsley. Sorry, Aylin, but Kinsley's in my favourites. Age them up and out, and then I can get working on baby number 22. So she's got Caleb in the ring, and she's got Fetu in the ring. Fetu is an elder, and unless I want him to have the same fate as Victor, I will need to be careful. grab some food. Alright then, why don't you... Oh, no, don't destroy it, don't destroy it. Why don't you assist with project while you're waiting? Helps if I click the right to win. Honestly. Yeah, 8 Sims per household. So matriarch and 7 kids, basically. Alright. Everyone needs to stop what they're doing because I want you all to go to school on time, please. Why are you randomly reading your eldest half-sister's birth certificate? That's a bit weird. Alright. They're all at school. Yay!